No, for us, death is a gain.
The Russian ships waiting off the coast of Syria for several weeks have been allowed into the port of Tartus. But the Syrian authorities confiscated the cargo. The confiscated pickups will be transferred to the army operating in the country. Suckers. FPV drones, customized by Magyar's team with fiber optic control, can fly up to 41 kilometers deep. At this range, Russian air defense systems, MLRS, and command points are usually located. The drones are supplied by the government, while Magyar's team adds fiber optic kits and warheads. The mystery of suicides among Russian soldiers in the Kursk direction may have been explained. The commander of the combat unit, Archangel Michael, with the call sign Russ, shared his thoughts on the subject. According to him, death for a Russian soldier is a reward. How is this different than ISIS?
For the overwhelming majority, there is a kind of sorrow about it. Not even sorrow, but more like, how could it be? The Lord took away. Well, not the Lord took away. How could... And I always want to tell such people, since you are Orthodox, church-going people, of course, you can say something to those who are not church-going people, but people in this world want to live. Whereas a believing Orthodox person lives and expects the resurrection of the dead and the life of the age to come, he is languishing in this world, languishing in the body. He dreams to be there with their Creator. For, as the Holy Fathers say, the soul is the bride of Christ, and she wishes to unite with her bridegroom in heaven. No, for us, death is a gain.
Fighters from Ukraine's GUR destroyed Russian satellite equipment in Kursk. Using FPV drones, they took out devices linked to the Yamal 401, Yamal 402, and Yamal 300K satellites operating in the Ka-band. Satellite equipment is vital for modern armies as it provides critical capabilities that enhance situational awareness, communication, and precision across the battlefield. Satellite systems enable secure, long-range communication that is vital for coordinating operations across dispersed units. Unlike traditional communication methods, satellite-based systems provide coverage in remote or rugged terrains where terrestrial networks are unavailable. US President Trump, on his social platform Truth Social, posted a message addressing Putin, "Settle now and stop this ridiculous war. If not, I'll impose high taxes, tariffs, and sanctions on Russia." He claims the war never would have started under his leadership and urges a swift resolution to save lives. "I'm not looking to hurt Russia. I love the Russian people and always had a very good relationship with President Putin, and this despite the radical left's Russia hoax. We must never forget that Russia helped us win the Second World War, losing almost 60 million lives in the process. All of that being said, I'm going to do Russia, whose economy is failing, and President Putin a very big favor. Settle now and stop this ridiculous war. It's only going to get worse. If we don't make a deal, and soon, I have no other choice but to put high levels of taxes, tariffs, and sanctions on anything being sold by Russia to the United States and various other participating countries. Let's get this war, which never would have started if I were president, over with. We can do it the easy way or the hard way, and the easy way is always better. It's time to make a deal. No more lives should be lost." And Russian bloggers simply freaked out after this message. We have found the most interesting parts. On the Truth Social network, the American president called on the Russian president to end the Ukrainian conflict immediately, stating that it will only get worse, including threatening to introduce new sanctions and duties. How should we react to this? Bow your head and say, "Yes, of course, we're already running. We'll withdraw the troops now. Sorry, we won't do it anymore. Fuck him, this Trump and his whole team." This is the only correct and adequate approach, strictly in the style of the traditions of Russian diplomacy. Our clown. Pepsi Cola Grandpa, go to hell, you utter devil. According to a Russian blogger with 700,000 followers, Trump is a faggot. I don't want to beg Putin to sit down at the negotiating table. I want him to beg Ukraine and its allies to do so, said Polish President Andrzej Duda. During the Davos Ukrainian breakfast, the president of Poland added that the world should start applying strong measures to make this happen.
What we should do to stop imperial ambitions of the Russian elites, which are absolutely visible now. If you look at Russian aggression against Ukraine, if you look at the language they have in Kremlin, in Russian elites, if you watch Russian TV, if you see the amount and the tongues of Russian propaganda, you see what's the real problem and what's the real solution for that situation should be. So if we talk and if we ask the question is how to encourage Vladimir Putin to sit at the table of the peace talks, my answer is we should launch such a strong measure to force Vladimir Putin to ask for peace peace negotiations, yeah, because this is not the I don't want to beg Vladimir Putin to sit at the table. I want Vladimir Putin beg us, to beg Ukraine, beg allies of Ukraine to sit at the table and to talk how to end this war and how to solve all the problems. I fully agree with the Secretary General, with Mark Rutte. This is not a local conflict. This is global conflict. So it requires global solution.
The U.S. 101st Airborne Division has launched the production of drones for its own needs. Division representatives stated they are developing plans to revolutionize the process of creating military drones. The drones will be combat tested during the division's Operation Lethal Eagle training. The division has begun 3D manufacturing small drones at the Eagle Works Tactical Innovation Center at Fort Campbell. This is more than just printing parts. We are rebuilding production at the tactical level, the military representatives noted. The plan to create drones at Fort Campbell resulted from a joint effort between the division and the 5th Special Forces Group. The soldiers requested drones that would be more versatile and cheaper than the conventional versions supplied to the Army. The division manufactured 100 drones and purchased control panels for the experiments. We have conducted several demonstrations and flight tests, so fortunately we have already received excellent feedback, the division officials explained.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.